the emperor are famous. 네, 그 외에도요. 십자가, 그다음에 금색 바탕에 식물의 모티브를 그린 모자이크는요. 값비싼 대리석 장식이 더해지면서 화려함이 그 배가 되었다고 합니다. 되게 유명한 작품들입니다. By the way, the visitors in the Hagia Sophia show some strange behaviors. They put their fingers in a hole and they turn around. It's very strange. Why? Well, there is the sweating pillar inside the Hagia Sophia. If you put your thumb in a hole in it and turn around, then they say your wish can come true. 네, 소원이 이루어진다고 하니까 이 기둥에 손가락을 넣고 꼭 돌려봐야지 되겠네요. The Hagia Sophia had suffered the misfortune of being used as an Islamic temple for 500 years, but now it's designated as a museum. 성당임에도 불구하고 500년 동안 이슬람 사원으로 쓰인 그런 좀 비운을 맞이하기는 했었지만요. 지금 현재는 박물관으로 지정되어 있습니다. It has the history of both the Greek Orthodox, 그리스 정교회지요. 그리고 Islam, 그리스 정교회와 이슬람의 문화, 이 역사를 동시에 지니고 있는 그런 건축물입니다. It has the harmony of the West and the East. You can't help but get awed by the greatness. 동서양의 조화를 보니까 정말 경외감까지 느껴집니다. When you get out of the Hagia Sophia, you can see the beautiful building on the other side. 반대편의 건물입니다. While the Hagia Sophia represents the Christianity, this place represents Islam. 바로 술탄 아흐메드 사원입니다. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque is the representative Turkish mosque. Do you get the impression that it seems quite similar to the Hagia Sophia? And it is a bit different from the Hagia Sophia as well. Well, you got that impression? I got the same impression too. 저도 똑같은 느낌을 받았는데요. Nalek, 혹시 그 이유를 알고 있나요?
Of course I know the reason. Sultan Ahmed built the Sultan Ahmed Mosque to make a better example than the Hagia Sophia one, which represents the Greek Orthodox Church. So, when it was constructed, they copied the architectural style of the Hagia Sophia and developed it further.
That's why I got the impression that these two buildings are similar and different at the same time.
Yes, that's right. That's also the reason Sultan Ahmed Mosque has a very unique style, which is different from other Muslim temples.
And I heard that this place is also called Blue Mosque.
That's because the inside of Sultan Ahmed Mosque is decorated with blue and green tiles. The number of the tiles used to decorate the inside is about 20,000. Can you now understand why it's called the Blue Mosque?
널렉 덕분에 궁금증이 모두 풀렸네요. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque is famous for having 6 steeples, which is unprecedented. Well, Sultan Ahmed Mosque is one and only place for having 6 steeples, and it has a very interesting episode. Ahmed I ordered the architect to build the golden steeple before he went on a pilgrimage to Mecca. But at that time, it was impossible to build the gold steeple because of a bad financial state of the country. So, the architect was very concerned. After a while, he realized that the words altın, which means gold in Turkish, sounds very similar to the word altı, which means 6, the number. 네, 이 Turkish, 터키어로 6이란 말과 금이란 단어가 비슷했다는 거죠. So he installed 6 steeples instead of a gold steeple. He didn't break the order of the Sultan, and he could manage the situation wisely. 네, 지혜로운 건축가 덕분으로 6개의 첨탑을 볼 수 있게 되었습니다. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque has no admission. 네, 입장료를 받지 않는데요. But they accept voluntary offerings. The gate in the center is for the believers. 신자들은 중앙문을 이용하고요. And the tourists should use the gates in the right and left. The important thing here is that when you enter the mosque, you should take off your shoes and put them in a plastic bag. And women should hide their hair using the cloth they give you at the entrance. And you shouldn't expose your body parts too much. 사원이잖아요. 사원에서 지켜야 하는 예절은 여러분도 다 알고 계시죠? 터키 석조 건물의 우수성과 아름다움을 대변하고 있는 대표적인 건축물 술탄 아흐메드 사원. In the summer, they have a laser show, so it's a good time for having some tea after a meal and taking a walk. 보너스 팁을 드려볼까요? 술탄 아흐메드 사원이요. 해가 진 후에 한번 방문을 해보십시오. 거대한 통 구조와 이 장신 문양의 특성으로 자연광이 없는 밤에 내부 공간이 더욱 아름답게 보인다고 합니다. 참고하세요. Have you enjoyed the Christian and Islamic cultures? Now it's time to look around the Turkish palace. Let's go to Topkapi Palace, the representative palace of Turkey. 터키의 대표적인 궁전, 토프카프 궁전으로 떠나보겠습니다. The Topkapi Palace was a residence of numerous sultans of the Ottoman Empire and their families, and also thousands of servants, soldiers, and officers resided in this palace. Many sultans had resided in this palace for generations. 수대에 걸쳐서 술탄들이 살아왔는데요. Well, then there must be something very attractive about this palace. Nalek, 토프카프 궁전,